Hello, Aries, and welcome to the channel. I am Marv, and this is weekly readings, if I can really speak. Readings by Marvelous Madame TAURUS. This is going to be your weekly energy read, carrying you through the time frame of June 25th through July 2nd. Aries, everything that you need is below in the description box for you and your collective. If you're new here, I am Marv. Let's go ahead and get into it. If you're interested in any of the summer wax melts, guys, that I have available for purchase before pre-launch or a pre-launch or soft launch, please check the description box. The link to the store will be there. All prices include free shipping, and there is only shipping Monday through Thursday to eliminate the need for wax to melt. That's not what we're doing. Quantities are limited. If you happen to be caught in between the time frame where you purchase something and then we're waiting on other things to be made, please keep that in mind when you are shopping for wax. That hasn't happened yet, but it will at some point. But there is enough to fulfill orders. Thank you so much for everyone who has placed your orders. Let's get started. Aries, I've taken the liberty of pre-shuffling your card, and that card is Milk and Honey. The energy, the number is 51. The sum of 2 is 6. Milk and honey. So this particular week could bring, obviously, I believe intuitively that milk and honey is definitely a great energy because it indicates the taste of prosperity, opportunities born of authenticity, nurturing abundance, and trusting that your needs will be met. You've entered a sweet time in your life, enjoying the land of milk and honey that everyone wants to experience, okay? If this is a relationship for you, Aries Collective, then sensuality, connection, and passion and romance between lovers is here. Sweet moments of understanding and love amongst friends and family are all here for you to savor this week. Good luck with that. If this is about your prosperity, then we obviously know that there is only one authentic you. This version of yourself is Spirit's emissary in the world. If you're in alignment with the truth that you are in a unique expression of the divine, your ego can rest and your soul can illuminate your purpose. And if this is a protection message or energy for you, then a nameless unease compels you to turn to pleasure and comfort as a means of escape what's really going on. It works in the moment, but it's only fleeting, okay? So before the feelings return, and you need to re-up before you're exhausted. Feeling worse than before, guys, you may continue struggling, or you may see the light and choose to surrender to spirit. So that is what that could mean for you. It could be definitely a good week if everything is balanced. Let's go ahead and get into your message here. This is for Aries. Well, obviously, out of all of those messages, the Two of Cups has come out. This is a love relationship, re-solidifying a bond, realizing that you love each other. But there is a fear here with 8 swords. You're holding something back, Aries, due to you being afraid. You're defending that. You're defending that fear. But unfortunately for you, the Wheel of Fortune is here that will bring you out of that fear. And then we do have the Queen of Pentacles. This is very interesting. So it is clear that there is something mentally holding you back. There's definitely something in your heart, but Spirit is here, and there is basically, I think the real question is here is, are you gonna commit? I think this is all about fear of commitment, either them to you or you to them. Wheel of Fortune is here. What changes are entering your life, and are they a part of your destiny? The wheel is going to turn regardless of whether you're aware of it or not. Obviously, some of you guys are connected with water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is definitely Cancer energy. Wheel of Fortune has a couple different players. We're looking at Leo, we're looking at Taurus, we're looking at Scorpio, and we're looking at Aquarius. All of our fixed energies, excuse me, You could be connected with either one of those Aries or have them in your chart. So what makes you afraid to commit? Heart play shows 8 swords. Why are you holding yourself back from this commitment? Okay, is really what it is. There is a mental fear or restriction around completely surrendering to this. Okay, we do have 7 wands, and you've defended that. You felt like you've had it from all ends, or you've received it from all ends. This is something that has come up for you that you have been avoiding, that you don't want to hear. Someone talks about it and you probably avoid it like the plague, but it's closing in on you. All right, them to you or you to them. And so the question is what situation in your life do you hold value to? So one of the things that I like about this deck is sometimes it's asking you questions. And if you look at all of the questions, it really makes sense with the reading, because if you are afraid to commit and completely surrender, then you're putting more value possibly on the coin, but you obtaining the coin yourself and not really merging together with another individual. Let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. There is a tickle in my throat, guys. I apologize. If you had to listen to me cough, I apologize for that. I know sometimes it can be really loud on your end. What is this, Spirit? Yeah, there's temperance. You know, it could have been in the past that you did want an individual to be very patient with you because you were not ready to settle down. There were things that either happened behind closed doors with this High Priestess card that you are not ready to necessarily allow someone to invade your, I don't want to say your space, but as an Aries, you can be very selfish and don't take selfish wrong. You worry about yourself. You're going to make a decision based upon self first because of the way you think and the way your energy dictates how you handle things. You're going to step out there first. And I think that obviously that contradicts the 2 of Cups if you're only worried about 1 cup or 7. It looks like one of the reasons why is because you want to keep your options open. And there's nothing wrong with that. Jesus. There's nothing wrong with keeping your options open. But the walls are closing in on you, Aries, because, and you want to play. So you want to be able to be promiscuous and do whatever it is. You have some habits that are definitely contradicting this 2 of Cups over here. Give me one more. Thank you. Yeah, some of you guys, you like the chase. Like you want to be able to do what you want to do when you want to do it. And you, as much as this is a love unlike any other, you really are just looking at, being a child at heart. This is definitely you guys, especially if you are Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, especially Aries Moons. And one of the things that I have had to tell individuals who are connected with you, this is ridiculous. Give me a second, guys. What in the hell? Let me take a sip. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry about that. I just wanted to unplug so you wouldn't hear that. Okay, one of the things that I have told my clients and individuals who are connected with someone that has an Aries moon is that Aries moons especially does not like to commit. They end up learning the lesson wrong, or learning it the hard way, not wrong. And they grow up and they want to be a Toys R Us kid forever, because that Aries moon really does give me insight on what you've been through. So I'm not dumping on you, but I'm just saying that this is, if you put it into an analogy where a page of wands, aka Aries moons, because I say that you guys are big kids at heart, and it could have been because half of your damn childhood got snatched from you, but we ain't talking about that in this video. So with that being said, what child likes to commit? No offense to anyone, but this is the analogy, because if you look at it that way, it probably won't be so hurtful, but needless to say, this is what it is. What child wants to commit? Children don't want to commit to anything. They want to, some of them do, but we're talking about, the analogy of this page of wands trying to commit to something. Come on now, that's not going to work. Then we do have a past situation. So this is a situation that's been going on for a while. Top of the deck does show the Magician. So somebody definitely stayed by your side. But I really do feel like commitment is an issue. There's been several incarnations of this, but ultimately, especially with that devil and this 7 of Cups, you definitely want to stay single. You don't understand why anybody else wouldn't want to do that either. Like, wait a minute, what are we talking about here? Why we just can't be together and I do whatever I want to do? Isn't that the contradiction of the year? In the past, and the main deck is the 9 of Swords. It's definitely brought a lot of anxiety to this relationship. What situation in your life is creating fear and anxiety? Well, we've already talked about that. The fear and anxiety is the commitment. That's what it is. And you've tried to get over it, or they tried to get over it, and it just keeps coming up. And then we do have Page of Pentacles. So what skills are you being called to develop? And I believe that the skills that you are being called to develop, honestly, is to, stand up. This person, some of you guys own businesses or you throw yourself into your work and definitely has caused a bit of a rift between you and the person that you love, okay? But obviously, I believe, especially when I'm looking at this, Virgo, what are we looking at here? Page of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy here. So let's peel back these layers here and only focus on what remains. So when we're looking at that, the only thing that remains in this particular energy this week in the main energy is the Wheel of Fortune. We have several things that happened in the past that has brought you guys here today. Milk and honey is here. You guys are going to be talking about that. I do believe that it has a lot to do with this Wheel of Fortune, and there's going to be a change. I think that a lot of you guys are going to be trying to really commit and realize that this person is for you and that you need to commit. In the past, again, you wanted them to stay by your side. There were plenty of things that you did not let them know about that happened in the background. It has a lot to do with a lot of attachments and a lot of bad habits, or just things that Aries collective, that's not conducive for this relationship. But I think you're coming to grips with that. And then, of course, we do have that Magician. So there's a lot of clarifying energy in the past, a lot of major arcana. So in the most recent past, this just came and got turned on its ass. And now that you've went through all of this, now I believe that's what's activating our will. So now that all of this has been revealed, you guys have probably broken up, separated, you've realized some things. Now you can focus on that will. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. It is always a pleasure, Aries. And I will see you in the next one. If you're interested in wax melts, please go below in the description box as well with the other links. And you can go ahead and purchase it. And that's that. I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.